the power of sports in Africa, a lover of his people, His Excellency Yemi Wike, Governor, Rivers State. May we please put our hands together for him.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, ably represented by Mr. Vice President, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, distinguished senators, and members of the National Assembly that are here, the former governor of Wike State, the administrator of NDDC and management team, the Inspector General of Police, service commanders that are here, Commissioner of Police Rivers State, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we came fully to commission this project. I didn't know that former Governor Omagwa will turn it a political rally. But let the records be straight. I prefer to stay where there is malaria than to go to where there is cancer. Former Governor, malaria is treatable. Cancer at fourth stage, you are likely to die. So I don't want to die now. So I'm very comfortable to remain where Nigerians have hope. Mr. Vice President, this is my first time of attending what NDDC is doing. I have never attended anything. In fact, I don't know who gave out the information. Just 7 months ago, I have decided to take over this property for security reasons. And I'm sure that somebody must have told the interim head that, look, better than complete this project that the governor is about taking them over. You see, this is the problem in Nigeria. Look at a project like this that was awarded 2011-12. 10 years after is when we are commissioning it. This project shouldn't last more. It shouldn't last. Why? The minister has told us here that over 13,000 abandoned. Why would they not abandon? A project without conceptualization, projects that are being done politically, projects without no funding. Why will it not? You see, I was just telling the Vice President there, and thank God the Minister of Data Delta said that it will be different altogether. NDDC has been a cash cow for politicians. Cash cow for politicians. You will see competition who will be MD. You will see competition who will be ED Finance, ED Project. Why? These are people that will make sure money is available for politics. You have portfolio contractors from every now and then the MD will be running to Abuja. to seek from the office of RGF, from the presidency before, whose contract to award, when they are not even contractors. But once they pay the first thought, all of them will just abandon it. Let nobody say that the problem of NDDC is only the of Niger Delta. No. The problem of NDDC is entire Nigeria. You have the Abuja problem and you have the Niger Delta problem. So now they have promised us that you are going to change to make sure that NDDC will work. Let them work. Let them work. You see competition in National Assembly. Which of the projects will be included in the NDDC budget? You see the ministers powerful. I was one of those who lobbied for you to be MD. If you lobby for me to be MD, should I not do the work? I should be able to do the work, and you'll be happy for making me the MD. I'm not doing the work and carrying the money to come and give you. Look at the interim administrator. Even if he leaves that office today, he will touch his man and say, look, I'm happy while I was in charge here. See what I have done. Anywhere you are, whatever opportunity you may have, try to use it that time for the happiness of the people. Can't you see your face is shining? So, the only problems I have with the NDDC, no synergy with the states. I took NDDC to court and we defeated them. How? You enter in somebody's state, you don't even know the development plan of the state. You start distorting the development plan of the state. The road you want to do is not your road. You want to realize with the state and say, look, what project do you want in this state? If you ask all the 9 states in the Niger Delta, say state A, what kind of project do you want NDDC to execute? We are not interested in who will be the contractor. Our interest is that we are synergizing with you so that you don't repeat those things we are doing. Sometimes you go into our schools, you begin to build 6 classroom block, another person's school. I mean, how do you go to somebody's school without his permission? You begin to go to health centers to build. Who told you that is our priority? So time has come that you must synergize with the states. Let us leave this politics. The governor of Rivers State is PDP. The governor of Akwa Ibom is PDP. The governor of Delta is PDP. The governor of Edo is PDP. So, forget them. If you say forget them, you are doing more harm to the people. Mr. President, let me first of all report that there is no collaboration we have had with the NDC that they have completed one. The Mother and Child Hospital, we are supposed to have collaborated with NDDC. We brought our own part of the money. NDDC didn't bring it down. Okay, refund us our money that you are holding. It was a war. Thank God they know if they didn't pay what the problem will look like. And they paid back that money. Now, the headquarters, where they are now, Mr. Minister, you are here, you and the MD. You told me in Government House that you partner with the state government, that you are going to bring 2.5 billion, the state government will bring 2.5 billion for the dualization of the bypass. As I speak, you have not brought 1 naira. Meanwhile, the road is almost 95% ready. If you don't pay, I will make sure you won't use that road to your headquarters. Because, yes, because I'm not there for a Christmas. Yes. Yes, because, you see, about the fact that you have built this one for police, IG will not send police to support you that day. Because I'm going to be the one that will need to block that road. Because you must fulfill what you have promised. You cannot make us to go into that kind of project and then you are withdrawing. Last night I asked you, he says in the budget. Which budget? Which budget? So, Mr. President, please tell the Minister of Niger Delta to tell NDDC to pay their own counterpart fund of 2.5 billion. Don't promise and run away. It is not good. And that is what, well, Mr. President is, I don't want to say that. Because I thought it's about the alone, I would have told him something. You know. We want to commend this interim board for realizing that every administration is a continuum. From not awarding new projects, but to complete the ones you have seen there. When I came in 2015, all the projects awarded by the previous administration, I completed all of them. Because it's public fund. It's public fund. It's not a question of who awarded. That is not the point. It's who finished it. Just like you finished the international airport. We started it under them when he was in PDP. All the performance about the claim he did, was it under which party? Akpabio became an uncommon governor under where? Is he an uncommon minister now? It's not. It's not. So, you know, so it is the right time for you to come back where you became uncommon. This is the right time for you. Since you left, you have lost all that position. So today's the right day for you to make that decision. And I know as you're sitting down now, I know you will take the decision today. Let me thank the IG. I don't praise security agencies. I hardly. But you see, when somebody is doing something that is not in politics, this is the only IG I have seen. Since 2015, I have had over 15 commissioners of police. They change them per minute per... And that affects the security architecture. Look at the peace we're having in Rivers State today. It's because the security agencies in this state are now apolitical. If not, before, my CP cannot even see me. He run away. My director of SSA will not see me. It's okay, if I come now, they will transfer me. But this is not the case with the present IG. I hope, sir, you will not change. I hope, sir. You continue this way, hope that things will improve. And I want your men to utilize this place. And like you said, I don't know whether it is a sickness in police. Anywhere you live, the place should be dirty. IG, I thank you for saying that you will supervise. Look at how clean it is now. I hope when we come back here in the next few months, it will be clean like this. I mean, anywhere you live is your home. If you keep your home clean, wherever you are living, it is your own home. So we want you to continue to keep it the way it is. So that when you come back home, you feel happy that you're living in a good environment. And I think with what IG has said, he will personally supervise it, and I believe he will do so. And I thank you for the work your men and other security agencies are doing in the state. You've done very well to support us in the security of the state. And as Rivers State government, we will continue to partner with all the security agencies for the improvement of security in our dear state. Thank you once more. I'm reminding you, please go and fulfill the promises you have made. Thank you, and God bless you.
hands together for His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Chief Yemi Wike. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I advise that all the persons in front of the VIP should please step aside. We are going to have a ceremonial parade now. I want to ask all the cameramen in front, all the persons standing in front to please shift to the corners. This is the time for the ceremonial parade that will be performed by the Nigerian police. You will understand the IGP is here. His Excellency, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria is here. The police will be at their best today, and they want us to see. Can we please give them space? Cameraman, please, can you give them space? Thank you very much.
I'm pushing you. He blocks me today.
So this is too much.
This is vintage Nigerian police in action. Can we please put our hands together for them? A beautiful and superb parade by the Nigerian police. Can we please put our hands for them? Beautiful parade. Can we please put our hands together for them? Then I hope please put our hands together for the Nigerian police. I'm sure we are very proud of these sports.
Sunana, oh Sunana, 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 oh Sunana, 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 oh Sunana.
Very strategic formation there. Can we please put our hands together for them?
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing one of the best police forces from the continent of Africa on display. And if you take a very closer look at this parade, you will see that the parade consists of both men and women, and that clearly shows how gender sensitive the Nigerian police is. It is a gender inclusive organization. It's a level playing field for Nigerian women. What we've just witnessed is the SPU parade formations in different style. The parade commander is clearly marching rather, to take permission from the commander, the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces, ably represented by the vice president. Once that permission is sought and obtained, he will return back to his men, and this probably will signal the end of the parade. A tactical unit that was established marching out from the parade ground. SPU stands for the Special Protection Unit. It is one of the tactical units of the Nigerian Police Force, established primarily to provide security, personalized security for high-risk political office holders and individuals. It is designed to also perform multifunctional roles in the internal security architecture of the country. Apart from providing security for high-risk individuals and political office holders, they are also deployed in quelling riots and also dealing with high-security risk situations. And that's why building this kind of barracks will not just serve as a motivational tool, but will also help in making sure that the operational efficiency, particularly when there is need to mobilize them in short distance or in short time, it will be very easy to put women as well as the operational assets together and deploy them to deal with emergency security situations. The people and government of Rivers State are not just going to be the only beneficiaries of this massive edifice. From this beautiful spot we are today, they will be extending their operational services to all the states within the catchment area of SPU Base 6. Once again, we want to thank the president, the commander-in-chief, the leadership of the NDDC, as well as the ministry, and of course the host government and people of Rivers State for the warm hospitality we all see today. My name is Sepe Frankenba. I speak for the Nigerian.
Thank you very much, sir. Can we please put our hands together for him? Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually coming to the climax of this event, and we are going to hear the presidential address, hear from our own dear president, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, who will be ably represented in this speech, Excellency Professor Yemi Osibanjo, Senior Advocate Grand Commander, Order of the Niger, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. May we please invite him to speak to Nigerians. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please sit. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Chief Yemi Osibanjo, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Dr. Mrs. Ipalibo Gogo Banigo, the Chairman, Senate Committee on Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Peter Nwabushi, Chairman, Senate Committee on Police Affairs, Senator Paulinus Igwe Nwangu, the Chairman, House Committee on Police Affairs, the Right Honorable Usman Bello Kumo, Chairman, House Committee on Niger Delta Commission, the Right Honorable Olubumi Tunji Ojo, and other members of the National Assembly present, the Honorable Minister of the Niger Delta Affairs, Chief Godswill Obot Akpabio, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Honorable Minister of Police Affairs, Mohammed Magari Dingiyadi, the Honorable Minister of State for Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Tayo Alashwa Dura, Special Advisor to the President on Political Matters, Senator Babafemi Ojudu, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Usman Alkali Baba, Interim Administrator and CEO of the NDDC, Mr. Effiong Akwa, and other heads of federal government agencies present. The Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, the Right Honorable Ikunyi Bani, and other members of the State House of Assembly present. Secretary to the State Government of Rivers State, Mr. Tamuno Wenike Danagogo, and other members of the Rivers State Executive and Security Council present. Chairman, Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, His Royal Majesty King Dandison Douglas Jaja, the Amanyanabo of Opobo Kingdom, and other traditional rulers present. The Archbishop, Niger Delta Province, Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, and Bishop of the Diocese of Ikwere, the Most Reverend Blessing Enyinda, and other religious leaders present. Officers and men of the Nigeria Police Force, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to represent Mr. President, President Muhammadu Buhari, and in a minute I'll be reading his speech. I'm also here to settle the controversy between Governor Nyesom Wike and Honorable Minister Godswill Akpabio. We will settle that controversy in a most uncommon way, but I will be disclosing the details of that to them in a moment or two. But Governor Wike, thank you very much for your warm and generous hospitality, not just today, but every time that I've visited the state. Thank you very much indeed. I will be reading in a moment the President's speech, and the speech is everywhere where I say I, of course I'm not referring to myself, I'll be referring, it is the President who is speaking. Our police force is a crucial component of our law enforcement architecture. They are the civil force, the closest to the people in the various communities. In the past months, we have been undertaking a major reform of the police. First, we believe that we must increase the number of police personnel. So we have set yearly recruitment targets We're also in the process of re-equipping our personnel, both in personal gear and hardware. An important feature of the reform is accommodation for men and officers. And I have directed that the building of barracks for men and women of the police force should be done in collaboration with the social housing effort of the Family Homes Fund. This will ensure speedy execution of all of the projects and all of the barracks that need to be provided. Funding of the police force remains a huge challenge, which is why we worked with the National Assembly to enact the Police Trust Fund Act. We are looking at other measures to improve funding for the police. Today's event meets two objectives. The first is, it is an important part of our government's efforts to improve the lives and livelihoods of our police officers and men, and is also another important milestone in my administration's pursuit of the peace, prosperity, and development of the Niger Delta. We recognize that establishing adequate security is absolutely integral to the fulfillment of this objective, which is why we have committed significant resources to projects such as we're about to commission. This project, the Special Protection Unit, Base 6 Barracks, was built and donated by the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, to the Nigeria Police Force. It consists of 66 apartments for the accommodation of senior officers of the Special Protection Unit. It also comprises a 5-bedroom commander's quarters, functional office accommodation, a sentry post, guard room with armory, and a parade ground of the Nigeria Police Force, built by the Niger Delta Development Commission. It is my understanding that the contract for this building was originally awarded in 2012, but was stalled by a series of delays. We are gratified that it has finally been delivered. This project is important because it is a means by which we can alleviate the accommodation challenges of senior security personnel posted to Rivers State and ultimately enhance the security footprint in the region. The cumulative impact of this and other similar projects will be the improvement of security in the state and the consolidation of the economic and social life of the people of this area. Let me take this opportunity once again to commend the Honorable Minister, the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, for providing leadership and resilience amidst mounting challenges and ensuring that projects that have direct impact on the lives of people are prioritized and completed in line with my directives. I also commend the Honorable Minister of Police Affairs and the Inspector General of Police for their hard work and dedication to the repositioning of the police force. The federal government has invested significantly in the NDDC, and we recognize that this outlay of resources must be justified with verifiable projects that will improve the living standards of the people of this region. And as we hand over this facility to the Nigeria Police Force, let me reiterate that without security, there will be no development. This is the basis of my administration's commitment to continue to provide various platforms for all the security agencies in the fight against terrorism, banditry, and all forms of criminality. On this note, it is my singular honor and privilege to commission these facilities for the accommodation of the Special Protection Unit of the Nigeria Police Force. And I charge you to ensure that this edifice is properly employed for the benefit of the police force, the men and women of the police force, and the entire people of this state and of our nation. May God bless the Nigeria Police Force. May God bless the peoples of the Niger Delta. May God bless Rivers State. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much, and God bless you.